Play action from Mendoza, and he comes back over the middle, and he's picked off. Pick 6 for the Texans and the rookie. Third down and 9, and cannot connect with Jalen Naylor.
Learning's not always a straight line up. Sometimes there's ups and downs with it.
Mendoza steps into it, able to complete.
Super smart. He gets through his progression.
And a good drive that comes to an end.
Welcome to First Take, Feel Good Friday edition. Courtney Cronin here with a loaded crew. Kevin Clark, Myron Metcalf, Jordan Rogers, and Marcus Spears.
Swagoo! There's a lot of people here.
Let's go. You were here for Countdown last night. Did we get you a Murphy bed? Did you sleep here?
Nah, I should have. It
was a late night.
You know ESPN, when you back, you back.
You are back. You're on Get Up. You're here with us on First Take, locked and loaded. So happy to have you back
Thank you.
For an NFL season. So let's get into it. Some preseason action on Thursday night. It was a pretty up and down night for the #1 overall pick, Fernando Mendoza. Against the Texans, the downs included throwing that 80-yard pick 6 on his first drive, but he recovered to complete 6 of his next 7 passes after the INT. Goes 8 of 15 for 86 yards on the night. So despite playing in the first half, Kirk Cousins and the starters on the sideline, Raiders coach Clint Kubiak declined to say what everyone assumes about the team's plans at QB.
We got another week. We're playing. I don't want anyone to be comfortable in their job. That's how it should always be that way from all positions. So, we'll just keep going forward.
So the quarterback battle, guys, will wage on another week, even though we all think Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter week 1 and that Mendoza will be the backup. Kevin, is this the right move by Kubiak to extend this thing further?
Sure. Actions speak louder than words, but words still matter. The actions are Kirk Cousins had 1 drive in 2 preseason games. He was on the sidelines with the starters, with Max Crosby, with Ashton Ginty, guys who are going to start in week 1. So those are the actions, but the words here are important to me. I think that if this was a blowout of a quarterback competition or Mendoza wasn't ready at all or wasn't going to play by Halloween, Clint Kubiak would not be talking like this. He would not extend it. Now, obviously, he's giving us a hint when he's saying he doesn't want anybody to be comfortable in his job. He's saying Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter. He's just trying to create a little competitive fire in the last 2 weeks of preseason. I get that. But I think Fernando Mendoza has done a great job all month. I thought that the stat line was a liar last night. I thought that he was trying tight window throws. He was trying NFL throws. He was trying to clock the speed of the game, which is what you want to see on August 20th. So I wasn't offended by the pick 6. I wasn't offended by some of the incompletions last night at all. You hear the reports in training camp that he's able to sense pressure really well. He's able to get guys out into the route. He's doing a lot of good things, and he's exceeded my expectations so far. So I think this is the right move for Clint Kubiak to say, hey, we're open here.
Yeah, but it's going to be Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. If it's going to be Kirk Cousins, which it will be, then Fernando Mendoza is also not the backup. He should be number 3. And this is in no way a reflection on what I think his future is. But if you're starting Kirk Cousins, it's for one reason, because you are going to wait until you believe that Fernando Mendoza is 100% ready to step on a football field and command that offense. If that's the case, then if Kirk Cousins gets hurt week 2, it should be Aiden O'Connell. Unless and until Fernando Mendoza is ready. Now, I say that, and I also believe you saw some unbelievable traits last night. You see things that he wasn't asked to do in college. Play under center. He played with time, anticipation. That first completion, we broke it down on Get Up. It's an unbelievable throw to get a guy open, to throw your receiver open. So there's some things you love. I also love the pick 6. He's going to get in the film room, and he's going to realize he had 2 deep routes that in the NFL is open. So he's starting to get more comfortable and learn what open actually looks like in the NFL. But if Kirk is starting, then that means Fernando should not go in if something goes wrong week 1 or 2 until he's ready. And right now, Aiden is just the better backup for a stopgap for an injury until Mendoza is ready.
I love you to death, Jordan, but if they run Aiden O'Connell ass out there,
but then what's
empty that stadium.
But then what is the point of not playing Mendoza first?
Because Kirk Cousins, you can, if you have an opportunity to win games, you can with Kirk Cousins. Aiden O'Connell ain't winning no games. We know Kirk Cousins has seen everything you can see in the league. This is my logic, though, right? The reinvigoration of the Las Vegas Raiders has something to do with this. I think we always think about this in the prism of just playing. I never do. You take a dude first overall, everybody can be cool with you saying, hey, we're going to start the veteran, we're going to let this dude develop, and we're going to wait until it's time for him to start. That's the normal way of thinking. You also got to sell tickets and make people come to that stadium. and they not coming to see Aiden O'Connell if Kirk Cousins is out of the game. I deal in that reality. I know that it might not be what's best, but how many franchises and how many situations have we seen that don't do what's best for their first overall pick? So they did, in a way, do that by bringing Kirk Cousins in. Clint Kubiak coming over, working with Sam Darnold, improving some of the things that he needed to improve upon. But ultimately, I don't think it's about football, because I understand your logic about Aiden O'Connell, and I know why you saying what you're saying. The problem is people going to start going to the Las Vegas Strip in the second quarter. Aiden O'Connell is playing quarterback instead of Fernando Mendoza, because everybody's going to ask the obvious question. Why is the first pick of the draft not playing when
for the same reason he's not starting week one?
Hey, Jay.
Tom Brady's not going to sit there and go, hey, we're not starting him week one because I don't want to ruin him. I want to allow him to develop. And then let's say something crazy happens and Kirk gets hurt week 2. Oh, let's throw him in. I know he's not ready and that was our plan, but hey, let's sell some tickets.
Okay.
It's
I know
fair
it's not
logic.
going to make. I know you can't make decisions to cater to whether my fans this week are going to be happy sitting in the seats. It's already going to be happy for the next 10 years.
You can't, but they do.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, my bad.
I mean, there's nothing permanent about Kirk Cousins, right? You know why he's there. Whether he starts 3 games, 12 games, the plan is for him to be Mr. Miyagi and to turn the ball over to the Karate Kid, right? At the end of the day, when do we get Mendoza? We don't know. But he's a mentor. And I love what Clint Kubiak said. To me, his message was to his number 1 pick.
Yep.
Be ready, kid.
Be ready. Be ready.
We don't know when, but your day is coming. So I think, to me, it was a great motivator for Fernando Mendoza. After he throws a pick 6, you don't know how a number 1 pick rookie quarterback's going to respond to that situation. And you say, listen, wasn't maybe the best outing, but you're still the guy. So I think that's why Clint Kubiak said that when he got in front of him.
And I think ultimately, too, like the homework, Courtney, that you do on these guys with as much stock to take them first overall in the draft. We talk about his ability to process, smart.
Elite.
You understand his understanding of the game. You even last night saw his operation is going to be at a very high level. I don't believe Vegas drafted him thinking it's going to take 9 weeks, right? Now, to your point, if it's 1 or 2 weeks and Kirk get hurt, maybe your back is pressed against the wall, but they still not gonna do it.
What's your coming around?
No, I'm saying the thought process would be that, but they are going to put him in when Kirk Cousins is not the quarterback.
I want to piggyback off of something you said, Jordan. Under center, Mendoza's done it more in 2 preseason games than the entirety of his college career. That is the stat.
You can count on one hand how many times he did it in college.
It was literally 4 times, according to True Media. So it is unbelievable how much he's literally learning a different sport compared to what he was doing at Cal and Indiana.
I also want you,
absolutely.
next time you interviewing some of these guys, especially when you're in Chicago, can you ask the quarterback, how does that change
The interview process.
No, I'm saying being under center.
Being under center.
Because I hear this and I understand it. Like, Jay, I know you know, but I'm saying guys that are playing, like having to make that transition with how fast the game is now.
And the number one thing when I've asked that question before is getting comfortable playing with your back to a defense on play action.
That's the biggest jump.
And you can speak to
Yeah,
this
think about it
as
like
far
this. Everyone see that clip of Jalen Hurts, the helmet cam?
Yep.
Like, it is wild how it looks from a quarterback's perspective, right? When the ball snaps, when you're looking at it. Now imagine you close your eyes for the first second and a half.